Good day for all participants of Indonesia Operation Research Association International Conference today. Although we have to stay at home, but I wish all of us always in a good health. I am Yuri Farradia from Faculty of Economic, Universitas Pakuan Bogor, Indonesia. Will present our paper number 172, Future Outlooks of Developing Green Management Practice in Freshwater Feed Technology. Main data contributor of this paper, represented by Professor Mastri Joko Sunarno from Institute Freshwater Aquaculture and Fisheries Extension Bogor. Various green management references are contributed through the access from University Tun Hussein on Malaysia by Professor Abdul Talib Bon. Another references related to aquaculture, also represented by Mas Bayu Samsunarno from the Department of Aquaculture, Universitas Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa Serang, Banten, Indonesia. The main idea of this paper is developing green management practice in freshwater feed technology. As it has been known that in aquaculture, feed which might account up to 60% of the total production cost will impact to both economic and environment sustainability. On the other side, there are also many research and development of feed industry to find the solution to produce feed which able to overcome most fish feed issues, such minimizing feed waste possibility. But however, so far, still there is lacking applicable technology to fix both contaminated water body and nutrient pollution. Therefore, development of green technology for both feed machine production as well as the raw material or feed ingredient is needed. From the green technology management perspective, any condition of fish feed and freshwater safety can be stated as the implementation of green management. Following the concept of hazard analytical critical control point, good condition of the fish population and its water environment will be the impact starting from the managing feed raw material production, storaging up to distribution phase before the feed given to the ponds or cage. There is also latest technology of hazard analytical critical control point using the green concept. The green hazard analytical critical control point is aimed to optimize waste treatment that can ensure a general respect for the environment and facilitate an environmental management system. But unfortunately, these green hazard analytical critical control point practices still not well developed in the feed mill industry, also in particular in Indonesia. In fact, green hazard analytical critical control point actually can be started by implementing the green feed technology. This means feed mill manufacturer should adopt correct feeding strategy in select the feed ingredient. Based on the latest issue on freshwater fish feed technology in Indonesia, there is an indication that the feed production are less waste. Why? Because all feed ingredients used mostly registered and processed environmental friendly. Also, following the standard procedure process from the buying the raw material up to the pelleting process, and by the end to keep the finished good of the feed. Other effort also done by replacing essential amino acid from various fish meal with soybean, as we can see from this table. How soybean cake meal can replace the fish meal, because following the earlier study, the soybean cake was able to replace up to 70% protein of fish meal. Therefore, this matter will also refer to the economic sustainability of the fish industry. The objective of this paper is to review the outlook of green management practice in the freshwater feed technology. But this is a conceptual paper. So this conceptual paper is based on some literature data in Asia within the last 3 years period starting 2017 up to 2019. From the literature compiled based on latest green management practice for feed manufacture, it can be summarized in 3 focus. First, focus on the feed ingredient technology. Second, focus on providing green fish culture media development, means back to the natural feed production. And then the third one is green manufacturing process management, which also more focused to produce natural feed, but in terms of dry or frozen form. Thus, concerning the green hazard analytical critical control point implementation within the freshwater feed manufacturer, then the biological, chemical, and physical critical control point of basic hazard analytical critical control point tool can be more implemented. As most of current effort on the feed technology in Indonesia is producing green feed ingredient technology, so as can be seen from this table 3, it is shown that there are many efforts to produce local ingredient for replace fish meal in the fish feed. On the other word, it can be said that by product of agricultural activities like casein leaf meal or cottonseed meal or even rubber sheet meal can replace the fish meal ingredient. Overuse of fish as the fish meal will impact to overfishing, which by the end will disturb the ecosystem of either seawater or freshwater. Another technology is by utilization of various bacteria and fungi cellulotic, which also part of the technology to increase digestibility in fish, which will reduce more toxic nutrient to the water through fish feces. So in conclusion, green management practice of fish feed technology in line with the development of green hazard analytical critical control point can be said by focus on feed ingredient innovation using energetically and environmentally friendly technique, or focus on developing waste management by replacing fish meal with the other source up to growing seaweed as source of plant protein and microorganism. So this is the end of our paper. Thank you for the listening of this paper presentation. Some main references can be found from our detailed full paper. Later on can be asked to the committee. So again, thank you. Terima kasih. Keep stay at home and keep healthy.